Well, we're here at the foot of Blue Mountain and ran into Jeff Suddaby outside Three Guys in a Stove. Fantastic restaurant you have.
Well, thank you very much.
And I love that we're cooking outside today. What are we making?
Well, we have to cook outside because it's such a beautiful day.
It's a gorgeous
right?
day. I love it.
It's a beautiful day. Amazing that it's, you know, what is it? Midwinter.
Spring,
and
that
look
groundhog,
at this, right?
see?
Right?
Spring's
Here
on
we
its
are,
way.
outside, not so bad. So after a full day of activity at Blue, what do we want to do? Well,
we want to eat.
We want to eat, right? So let's really look at something, and you could do this at home or you can do it in a restaurant, because this is our salmon recipe that we do at Three Guys in a Stove. So I thought I would share it with everybody.
Okay, first of all, I got to ask, Atlantic, Pacific salmon, what's your salmon of preference?
I have to be careful because, you know, the folks from BC, you know, obviously think. The bottom line is wild, in my opinion, okay, wild BC salmon is the best that you can buy. Okay, it's the most expensive, yes, but it is the best tasting.
That's usually the way it is.
Next is the Atlantic salmon, which we're using today. Okay. And to me, it has dynamite flavor. Is the product farmed? Yes, it is. Okay. And then number 3 would be the farmed BC salmon. A little bit softer because of the warmer water compared to the Atlantic. Okay. So therefore, this is coming out of the ice cold of the Atlantic compared to the warmer waters of the Pacific.
Terrific.
Okay. Sometimes you taste salmon and it has a little sometimes mushy to it.
Yeah.
That is why, because it's coming out of the warmer waters.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
You are a wealth of information.
Okay, so here we go. So seared salmon, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it with some dill and some mustard seed.
Okay.
A little bit of honey and coconut milk.
Interesting.
Sound interesting?
Sounds lovely.
I'm going to show you how simple it is. We're going to take just a touch of oil, a little bit of canola oil just for frying. Okay. And I like to, because you can finish this fish off in the oven if you'd like. So you would preheat your oven to about 450. So if you wanted to leave your fish in bigger pieces, because at home, you know, when you buy it in the grocery store, it's about an 8-ounce, 6-ounce piece, right? We've taken these and cut them in half so that we can just do them right on the stove top. We don't have to worry about turning the oven on and all that type of stuff, okay? We're just gonna take our salmon, and it's spitting a little bit at me, and just drop it right in. 1, 2, and we'll cook 3 pieces.
Okay, and you're just searing it to really essentially...
Just searing it to hold all the flavor in. That's what we're doing. We want to make sure that all that flavor of the salmon is seared inside, because we don't want to disguise the salmon. I know when I eat a salmon a lot, you know, sometimes it's difficult to determine what it is because of all the other sauces and all that type of stuff. What you want to do is enhance the flavor of the salmon.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with this too much.
You don't want to mess with it too much. So we because it's got beautiful flavor just all on its own. We've all had plain salmon. It's pretty nice, right?
Absolutely.
But if we sear in that flavor, enhance it just a little tiny bit by using our imagination a little bit, away we go. So I'm just going to take a pair of tongs here, or a spatula, and we'll give it a little flip, because these will cook very quick. So you can see how it's nice and seared.
This is a quick
on the one side.
meal to make on a weeknight.
Quick meal.
Kind of nice.
Quick meal. And it would take longer if the pieces were bigger, obviously.
Right. So this is a sensible way to go about it.
That's right. So once we have them flipped, we take a little bit of the mustard seed. And we put the mustard seed right over the top, and that spices it up a little bit.
You can smell it already.
Now we take our dill, because we like, you know, dill and salmon. You know,
go hand in hand.
See the seeds popping out of the pan? That's all right. Hit me right in the cheeks.
It needs protective eye gear.
Then we take a little bit of honey, and we talked about my products, and this is one of the products that we have. It's a blueberry honey.
A blueberry honey.
And you know, it's just, we know you take the blueberry blossoms with the bees, and away they go when you do our thing. So we bottle the honey. So the honey's in there now. Now what we do is we take coconut milk. And when you have coconut milk, you can buy low-fat coconut milk, okay? But it's more money. It's more money. Or you can buy the regular, and if you're concerned about the amount of fat that we're eating, just cut it with water.
That's easy enough to do.
Just cut it with water.
That's easy enough to do. That's a good tip.
Save yourself some dough. And we put this right in like that. Now with the honey, what we got to do is offset the sweetness. How would we offset sweetness? Any idea?
How do we offset sweetness? I see you have lime out here.
You're very sweet, right?
I'm very sweet.
So what do? Is we take some sour and we squish it right over the top. Some fresh lime juice right over the top, and bring this up to a full boil. Now what we're going to do,
everything meld together and
let it all melt together, because the salmon will cook very, very quickly. So make sure that it's all stirred together, baste it up, and as you can see, the sauce, we've got nice color, And if you take that lime and finish it off, we have beautiful Atlantic salmon. I don't know if you want to taste it.
Oh, do I want to taste it?
Okay, there we go.
All right, let's
That's
see.
for you. Beautiful Atlantic salmon done with honey, mustard seed, dill, and coconut milk.
I will never eat salmon any other way again. Love it. Sir, you are a genius. This is just one of the many great recipe ideas you can get in Jeff's new book, Who's Coming for Dinner? And by all means, if you're out skiing on Blue Mountain, stop in right at the base of the mountain.
3 Guys in the Stove.
3 Guys in the Stove. Highly recommend it.